What's up, guys? I'm Mike D'Antonio, founder and CEO of StockedUp. Welcome back to the Stocks with Mike and Tom show. In this episode, we're going to be talking about the top stocks to watch for tomorrow. We have a lot of great news to go over, like the possible vaccine bust. We're going to be talking about how the CBO thinks we could see up to a 38% drop in our GDP. Then we're going to be talking about our momentum plays for tomorrow. And then at the end of the video, we're going to be talking about a $20 million option that expires this week. So there's a ton of money going into this specific option. Like I said, $20 million. So make sure you stick around to hear that. And then at the end of the video, we're going to be talking and answering all of your guys' questions. If you guys are new here, don't forget to subscribe. You'll be able to see our free stock market analysis / watchlist videos every single day on your homepage. So with that being said, Tom, if you want to talk about how Moderna was talking about their vaccine today.
Yeah, so some bad news came out about Moderna's vaccine. And what the article ended up saying was several vaccine experts asked by Stat News concluded that based on the information made available by Cambridge, Massachusetts-based company, there's really no way to know how impressive or not the Moderna vaccine may be. And with that being said, they also only tested it on like 14 to 40 people, I believe. Yeah. And that's not too large of an audience to be testing a vaccine on, especially whenever you're looking for millions of people are infected with this in the United States, and they're only testing 40 people.
Right. Right. And guys, keep in mind, so mRNA is Moderna. They're the company that allegedly had like a cure or a vaccine yesterday?
They had good news on their vaccine to where their vaccine actually produced antibodies that was going to go after the virus. But with that being said, that doesn't prove how effective it's going to be. It just shows that it made antibodies.
Right. Okay. Gotcha. So pretty much yesterday, mRNA, the stock, had some good news with their vaccine, right? But the problem is when everyone dug deeper into this specific scenario, they found out that the news wasn't as good as everyone thought. Like Tom said, that, it's just not as good as everyone thought. And then they only tested it on, I believe, 45 different people. I believe they had 3 groups of 15 people that I was reading into. So that's kind of, why the market was a little bit weird today and why mRNA fell 10% today. And keep in mind, the stock market jumped up a lot, partly due to this vaccine news yesterday. So that's a big thing to keep in mind. If you guys do want to trade this stock who's producing all this, the ticker symbol is mRNA. And then Tom, if you want to talk about how the CBO was talking about the GDP.
Yeah, they pretty much said that they're expecting the GDP to capsize and be down 38% on an annual basis in the second quarter, and with over 26 million people being unemployed, which is insane. That's a lot of people unemployed and a 38% drop in GDP. You imagine if the S&P 500 dropped another 38% right now. Yeah. That would be insane. So just look at it that way. A 38% drop is a big drop, guys. It's not like that's a little drop here.
Yeah, we're talking about the United States GDP. Like that's huge, guys. So, there's no guarantee that's going to happen. I'm going to say it probably wouldn't happen, but it's not good news to hear that the CBO can even project a 38% drop in our GDP. So that's it's pretty scary if that does happen. So the market would have finished down today, Tom, about 1%.
Yeah, right around 1%.
1%, and the Dow was down, 300 points? About 400 points. So, it wasn't the best. We mainly had the drop towards the end of the day. The market was kind of weird today. There wasn't a lot going on. For most of the day, the market was flat, which was what I like to call a theta burner, which is if you trade options, you kind of lose no matter what direction you pick because the market's not moving at all. And we really saw that drop towards the end of the day. So on that being said, for the momentum plays for today, guys. So the momentum plays, I'm just watching to see these stocks if they break their high. So I'm about to list out 3 stocks, guys. I'm going to have my eye on these 3 stocks for tomorrow. If they break their high/low of today, then I will get in them in a bullish/bearish sense. So, for example, Spotify, what was the high today, Tom?
179.69.
Okay, so we'll round up and we'll say 180. So if Spotify breaks above 180 tomorrow, I will be looking to get in that in a bullish sense. The next play is Netflix. And Netflix was down today. So what was the low, Tom?
The low is right around 450.
Okay, 450. So if Netflix breaks below 450, I'll be looking to get in that in a bearish sense. Now, Tesla. So this is the last momentum play. And what was the low today, Tom?
Right around 806, 807.
Okay, 806. So we'll round down to 806. So if Tesla breaks below 806 tomorrow, I'm going to be looking to get in that in a bearish sense. So those are the top 3 stocks I'm looking at tomorrow for like just like a short term, very like short intraday/day trade. So feel free to keep your eyes on those if you guys want. I know a lot of you guys do really well with these trades. You know, I heard someone made, a couple $1,000s the other day, so that's great. And then now for what you guys have been waiting for, the $20 million option that expires this Friday. So we're going to be looking at Facebook. It's the Facebook 220 strike call options that expire this Friday, which is May 22nd. So Facebook had an update today, but, the call options, they're only, about less than $4 out of the money. So guys, keep in mind with options, you either long them or short them. And typically when someone puts this much money into an option that expires in 3 days, normally, and especially with the option being out of the money, normally they would short this option. However, with Facebook, I'm kind of split between this because it is still close to the money and Facebook is on that uptrend. And especially with these tech stocks like Apple the other day, Apple the other week, it had 10 green days in a row, So, I definitely think Facebook can definitely continue upwards. I'm very curious to see if this institution is longing or shorting this. The best way to play this play is like if Facebook is up tomorrow and like has good momentum to the upside, you're going to know that whoever traded this position got in and they bought the calls, while if Facebook's just down tomorrow, you're going to know that they shorted the calls. So
yeah, I really like Facebook right now with this head and shoulders pattern. It was a very easy trade right here on this 200 bounce, but right now with where it is, man, I would hope they shorted this, but like you said, you just never know.
Yeah, you never know. So we'll know tomorrow. I'm leaning a little bit more towards the short side though. So with that being said, don't just load up on these Facebook 220 calls, guys. So they can definitely be shorting these. But now on to the comments from the last video. We have the first comment from Wall Street Thug saying, I missed my trade on Moderna, was trying to short. I think it keeps pulling back. They only ran trials on 14 people. So, yeah, so that's what kind of we were talking about. And you posted this 21 hours ago, so you hit it right on the head. Awesome job. Kind of like predicted the future for today. So awesome comment too. We have Jeffrey saying, what highs are looking for these stocks to break for the day? So it sounds like you're talking about the momentum plays, and we're almost always referencing the highs for the day unless we specifically say we're referencing the highs for like the week or something. But always figure when we're talking about momentum plays, always figure that we're referencing the highs from that given day. Ronnie said, great content, guys. Hate to say it, but for the rest of the week seems bullish as heck. Fingers crossed, call city. So, yeah, I mean, it really did seem like it would be bullish the past couple days. But you guys know the market's very weird. It's choppy, So I'm leaning more towards the bullish side, but any catalyst can change that instantly, especially in this market. We have Ralph saying, yesterday I saw a STIHL commercial and realized The intro song is very similar. Awesome vids, man. Thanks for the great content. Keep it up. Well, first of all, thank you for the comment. I haven't saw that commercial, but I'll definitely check it out. Thank you for the comment. We have Hunter saying, great video. I believe the states that reopened have been giving reassuring data so far. With their percent positive or positivity rate decreasing, which would be amazing if that keeps up. Absolutely. What a day for my long-term holds. Thank you, Powell. LOL. Yeah, yesterday was great. So that would be awesome news if the positivity rate does keep falling in all these states that are reopening aggressively. So hopefully that's the case. That would be the best case scenario for everyone.
Yeah, and that's the main thing keeping them from opening right now is everybody's saying, well, those states then are going to get more infections. But if it's proving the opposite, then yeah, go ahead and open up.
Right, exactly. We have Marcus saying, great stuff, guys. Question, with regard to your momentum plays, can they be played with options? If so, should we place the trade at the market or try a limit price? So yes, they can definitely be played with options. I mainly trade options. Definitely they could be traded with options, and I definitely recommend that. And I always recommend a limit price. You almost never want to submit a market order.
Yeah, that can really hurt you because the spread could be 20 to 50 cents even sometimes.
Yeah, that just never submit a market order. We have Geo saying, great video. We'll definitely look to play one of those momentum plays tomorrow. Absolutely. We have Mr. Fancy Pants saying, waited all day for new picks. LOL. Missed the alert at 3:30. Yeah, it happens, but there's always going to be new plays. Thank you for the comment, though. We have Elijah saying, awesome insight on factoring in time decay and picking strike prices. I have learned from this video to use momentum and unusual options to my advantage. Oh, yeah. I mean, the unusual options will tell you a lot. Like, even with the Facebook play, we know that someone is putting $20 million on the Facebook 2020 strike or 220 strike. Sorry. We just don't know if they're longing or shorting them. But like, let's say like Facebook is like super weak at the open tomorrow. That'll probably give us great insight that they are shorting the 220 calls, and then Facebook can be a good downside play. You know what I mean? So the unusual options can definitely tell you a lot about a stock. We have Peter saying, hey, Mike, I believe we could see a short squeeze in oil soon. A lot of shorts are still holding, even though the price keeps going up. And with the most recent production cuts, I see this happening. What do you think about an oil short squeeze? So I am not like a huge like oil trader, but I can definitely see that. I've been looking at a lot of oil charts, crude oil, some certain oil stocks, and I can definitely see that, Peter. I do like it, and I actually picked up a oil play for the stat modeling group. So I'm definitely with you. I totally agree on that. We have Geo saying notification squad. So first of all, thank you, Geo. But also, guys, if you guys aren't in the notification squad, to join that, all you have to do is where it says subscribe at the bottom, like towards my channel, there's a little bell icon. So if you click that, you're going to be the first people to know when we post these new podcast episodes. So you guys are going to be the first people to see our watch list for the day. And so if you guys want to join that, feel free. All you have to do is click one button, and you're going to be the first people to find out when a new episode is posted. We have Trong saying, many predict the stock market is going to crash, but it doesn't seem to happen. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of different opinions. No one, even Warren Buffett, the people who control the market, no one knows exactly when the market's going to fall. No one knows exactly how much the market's going to fall, but there's definitely a lot of different indicators we can use to get a better idea of how the economy is doing overall, how the stock market's doing, like how to do all that. So it's just there's a lot of factors that go into that. We have Jeff saying buy low, sell high. Traders should be taking profits and accumulating cash. Thank you for the comment. We have Daniel saying, hey, Mike, can you make a video on how you scan for momentum trades for trading the next day? Thanks. So, Daniel, I posted a video, I believe it was Friday. So I don't know, maybe like 4 or 5 videos ago. That video specializes in how to trade the momentum trades. So first, I would highly recommend watching that if you haven't already. But then too, on last Thursday, uh, both Tom and I made a video on how we scan for or how to scan for momentum plays. So personally, for momentum plays that I post in this video, I run a custom scan I program, but it's nothing like complex or anything. Pretty much all you're looking for is stocks that are up the most, stocks that are up the most or down the most and have options. There's no special magical formula or anything to it. We're just looking for movement. So keep that in mind. And for a free scanner, you can go to finviz.com. Then we have Mac saying, just watch your video, guys. The Fed put is in effect. Thanks again. Love to hear that. Jeff said, in the next 6 months, will belong to traders and not investors. The market will be headed back down. The ramifications that are coming in corporate earnings next quarter are not being factored. Like a domino effect, look for companies who restructure debt, bankruptcy, job search, and oil and gas will continue to struggle. Medical and all things tech will continue to surprise. So definitely thank you for the insight. The market has definitely been very wild lately. We're seeing a lot of swings and just like a lot of uncertainty. But, hopefully everything goes back to normal and the economy can reopen. But, we always have to prepare for the worst and hope for the best. So thank you for your comment. Then we have Iwu saying, hey, Mike, what are your strategies with buying swing calls right now? Because some say that the markets will see more red days after SPY hits a certain price point, maybe before it sees 300. Are you going light in terms of how many contracts you buy? Do you expect a pullback at a certain price point? So I do not expect a pullback at a certain price point. Really, I'm just sticking to stat modeling right now, and a lot of it's just patience. Like sometimes with everything, you're gonna buy a trade and it's gonna explode 200% the next day, and a lot of times, especially in this market, plays just take time. So I'm just kind of like doing like the normal trading volume, the normal trading money, the normal position size, you could say. We're just in kind of like a very uncertain market, and the best thing to do with that is to just kind of like relax, calm down, and just sit on your hands. There's no need to like force a specific play. Then we have the blind trader saying, thanks for the videos. Absolutely. So thank you for your comment. With that being said, what are futures looking like right now, Tom?
They were up very slightly, I believe. Let's go into the intraday. They're up slightly from the open, but obviously that fall from ever since 2 p.m. Central until the close, it still has to gain all of that back, but it's up a little bit right now.
Yeah, well, that's good. That's good to hear. So, Tom, did you have any last-minute stocks, options, any insight for this video?
No, I think that does it, Mike.
Okay, awesome. So I just want to thank all of you guys who commented on the last video. The YouTube channel is exploding right now. So I just want to say thank you guys all for commenting. And then if you guys are new here, don't forget to subscribe. And pretty much if you do that, you're going to be able to see our watch list / prediction / stock market videos every single day on your homepage. And, our watch lists are completely free. We have a free Discord group in the link in the description down below. We have about 900 traders that are in there every single day talking stocks, finance, options, everything. So if you guys want to join that, feel free. The link is in the description down below. And, with that being said, guys, don't forget to subscribe. But if you guys have any questions or anything, let us know in the comments down below. It's a total win-win. You guys get your questions answered, and then each comment helps grow the YouTube channel. So I just want to say thank you guys so much for all the comments. But with that being said, thanks for watching.